to you about random acts of kindness. Right now, with everything that is going on with the pandemic and lots of things that are happening in the world right now, it is nice to kind of have to know that we're all in this together, and we're all going through this together, whether we like it or not. We all have been affected by this pandemic, and just really being able to show kindness to people is one thing that is free, and I feel like a lot of people should be doing for now and forever. Just being a kind person, and you never know what somebody is going through, and just so you know, those small acts of kindness that you can do to make someone's day, year, life, you don't know. And these are, I want to give you different ideas that you could do to show random acts of kindness to any and everyone. So I have a list. I have about 10 ideas of ways that you can show acts of kindness. So my first tip, I would say, is to stop in to lend a hand. So let's say if you're in the store and you see someone struggling to get their buggy or their cart out of the way, a nice thing that you can do is just help them get it out of the way. Or if you see someone in front of you paying and they're short, you know, $1 or $2 or $10, you know, for you to offer to help them pay for those rest of those items if they aren't able to afford that. Or if you are looking for something in the store and someone may come up to you and ask, you know, do you know where a certain thing is? And of course you don't work there, so if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. And it'll be just nice to be able to kind of point out an item for them if they need help. So just lending it a helping hand, or if somebody's coming to you for any advice or anything that they would need, if you're able to help in any way, I know that person would be very grateful. So that's one way you can show acts of kindness. Another way would be, I would say, spread beauty. Meaning, if you could send them flowers, or maybe cupcakes if it's their birthday, send fruit arrangements if, you know, there's a special occasion, or if there's not any, you just want to do it just because that can really turn around somebody's day. Just letting them know that you're thinking about them and you just want to show that you appreciate them, or just because. And I think that's a great way to show kindness, and it's very unexpected, especially if it's not any holiday or special birthday and you're just doing it because you're just, you know, thinking about them. Is very sweet. I think that is a great way to show acts of kindness. If someone, I would say another tip is, you know, if someone is, you know, sick during this time, and you would, or any time, and you want to kind of show them, just to show them that you're thinking of them, and of course you can't be around them, but you want to lend a hand. Maybe you can make them a nice dinner, or even make them meals that can help them. If it's just, you know, a good homemade soup and something that they can eat on for a couple of days, or make like 2 meals, if one for that night and then another that they can heat up and in the oven, and they can have that for the next night, to be able to, you know, let them know that you're there for them. Or if you know somebody that's a single mom or a single dad that, you know, it's hard for them to be able to make meals for their children, it's nice to, or nice for someone to be able to, you know, help out in that way, and help with getting, you know, them lunch or dinner. I think that'll be a great way to show an act of kindness as well. Another great random act of kindness is to, if you're out anywhere and you see someone that has anything with the army or military attire on, whether it's a hat, a sweatshirt, and I think it is very appropriate and also very kind to go up to them and thank them for their service. My brother, he is in the army, and I've seen, you know, I have so much respect for the men and women fighting for our country, and to me, it's always a priority for me to make sure that I thank them every time I see someone, and they don't have to be in the uniform, but just if they have a hat, like I said, or a shirt or something that indicates that they were in the army, or a veteran, or in the army now, I like to thank them for their service. And I know that's a simple act that I know really kind of solidifies that they are taking care of our country, and they deserve that recognition of saying thank you for your service. So if you by any chance see someone that is in the army or military and you want to do a small act of kindness, please go up to them and thank them for their service. Okay, and I know this may be a little, a small act, but I would say to let someone, if you're in line to do something and you're not really in a rush to get to where you're going, let someone get in front of you if you see that, or skip the line in front of you. If you see that they're having, like, they have 3 or 4 children, or they're elderly, and you don't really have that many items, and and you feel like they could go skip in line in front of you, that's just a small gesture, and I'm sure that they would be grateful and thankful for that. Just letting them go ahead of you is a really sweet and nice thing to do. So another thing I would say to show random acts of kindness is to send a kind note to someone. I love, my love language is words of affirmation, and I love getting little notes from anyone, just saying anything really nice. Is it thank you, or they appreciate me, or anything. I love receiving letters or little notes or cards, just because, or for birthdays or holidays. So if you're in an office and you want to send your coworker a little sticky note to put on their desk, or you want to give your significant other a card, maybe you can have it in set up in the bathroom for them to see that day, or you know, sending a card the old-fashioned way in the mailbox, and being able to give them a handwritten note is super special, and that would be a great random act of kindness. An act of kindness that you could do for someone is to help them clean or organize a space. If they are moving into a new house, or they are moving into a new office space, or making a nursery, or redecorating their living room, anything that they're doing revolving around the house and having to reorganize or clean up things, kind of having that extra hand and willingness to help someone accomplish that goal is a great random act of kindness. Say that you can come by, you know, maybe on a Saturday or sometime during the week, and being able to help them rearrange things, and to have that friend to be able to kind of clean up or organize a room or a space in their house is a really nice gesture and a great random act of kindness that you can offer to anyone. And also, you know, being kind to everyone. I mean, obviously your friends, your family, strangers, you know, leaning on the kindness of strangers. I want to kind of wrap up this video talking about some acts of kindness that I've received lately. Or actually a couple of years ago, there was this couple in a restaurant that I was sitting with, me and a friend, and I heard from the waitress that this couple just paid for our food, which was very surprising and so sweet. And they ended up coming back into the restaurant, and they came and they said that they just felt the need to come and talk to me and to tell me that that they love doing this, and they do this all the time, and that they usually don't go back and tell the, you know, person or show who they are. They like to kind of skip out before the waitress tells them that they had paid for the meal, but they wanted to tell me, you know, yes, we're doing this as an act of kindness, and obviously wanting to do this for a stranger, but she said that she wanted to let me know personally, to remember that she did this for me and to pay it forward to someone else. So I think a couple of months after that, it was Christmas time, and I remember I wanted to give my mom a grill, but I had no idea what to get a grill, like what things that you need to like go with the grill. So I was gonna make a cute, nice cute basket that had all the grill things, and I had no clue what to put in the basket. So I seen this lady in the hall, or I'm sorry, in the walkway, looking at other things, and there was no other employee there to like kind of help me find the things I needed for this grill. So I kindly asked the lady that was like in my peripheral like vision, and was able to ask her, you know, I'm sorry, I know you don't work here, but I really need help finding things that will be nice to put into a basket as a gift alongside a grill that I'm getting. And when I tell you, this lady, maybe she took about 45 minutes, and mind you, it's around Christmas time. People are in and out getting gifts. It was kind of like, it was like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. I'm sure she had things to do, and she took about 45 minutes showing me all the things that would be a great thing to like put into this gift basket, and what things to buy and what things to not buy in the future, you know, to let, you know, my mom know, like, this is not, you know, something that you would really need, this is what you would need. And I was just so happy that she took the time out to show me all these items that I would need, and to kind of make that special for my mom, because, you know, it was my fault kind of waiting last minute trying to find these last minute items, and for her to just take her time and not rush, because I had no clue. Like, I was at square zero. Like, I didn't know what to get alongside the girl. So she showed me all these items, and I was just so grateful for her. And so once we got into the line, I was ahead of her, and I seen her, she was coming behind me, and I remember the lady, or I remember the couple saying, you know, make sure you pay it forward, you know, the next time that you're able to, please do that. That's how you can show me that you were thankful for what we did for you guys. And I just had that on my heart to do the same for this lady. So I told the cashier, whatever this lady is having in her buggy, I'm gonna pay for all of it. And the look on her face when I said that, she was just like, wait, what? You're gonna pay for all my stuff? And of course she was crying and very grateful for me thinking to, you know, pay for her things. And of course I wasn't looking for any recognition or anything like that, and I just wanted to tell her, no, I really thank you, and I do appreciate you taking the time to help me give an amazing gift to someone that I really care about. And of course she did not have to help me. You don't know me at all. I was a complete stranger, and I felt called to help you in that way. And I remember giving her a hug, and I said exactly what the lady or the couple told me, to make sure you pay it forward to someone else in need. And of course you may have not needed my help either, but it's always nice to lend a helping hand and to pay it forward. Thank you for connecting with me today, and I hope that you go out and shine your light and be a little bit more kind to everyone that you meet. And I thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you.